looks like we're good. It looks like we're good. It looks like we're good. Am I good?
Yes, it's you now.
It's me. Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Good
Good
evening.
evening. Welcome to What's the Scene? And I am one of your hosts, Leisel Taylor. I'm based in America. And we have Carleen. Tell them about.
Carleen, based in Toronto, Canada.
And we're so excited that you guys are joining us tonight.
Yes.
We have an amazing guest, and he's going to hop on in a
Yeah.
little bit. We have who we have, Carleen. Tell them who we have tonight.
We got Viking Ding Dong. Yes, we're ready to live with a Soca artist
We are
today.
ready. We
A
outside.
long time.
I,
Oh, God, my
I know
voice.
they wasn't expecting us to sing for them tonight. So, so we are so excited. Thank you guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning, but we're all set, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. And the one thing I told my husband is I wanted some music in the background. Let me see if he fixed it so I could give y'all some soca to make the song go. Hey, you hearing the soca? Carleen? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Now we lost Carleen. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining. All right, Carleen, it's you now. Hey,
I
Raquel.
don't know
Thank
what
you.
happened. It brought me in and then brought me back
Yeah,
out.
it's you now, not me.
No, it couldn't be me. I don't know what's going on.
And I have some music
All
playing. Can you hear it in the back?
right, yes, I can hear it.
Because we want a little party in the background.
Yes.
Oh, hey, girl. I haven't
Thanks
seen
everyone for joining. Raquel, I see you in here.
Raquel. We seen. Oh, my husband came in. Hey, darling. All right, I'm really excited.
Yes, I can't wait to have this conversation. Really good artist. You guys gonna love this interview.
Yep. And guys, he's going to join us in the next couple minutes. He already texted me. He was running a few minutes late. Earlier today, we asked in our stories if you guys had any particular questions you wanted to ask. So while we wait for him, now is the perfect time to drop your questions in the
Yeah.
chat. And we will be sure to ask him as soon as he comes on.
Mhm.
All right, let me see. He's texted me. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming,
He's
guys.
joining.
Let's see and why we started was the scene. Carleen and I noticed that a lot of people have been coming to us asking us questions about Carnival.
Hmm.
And, the biggest was when we did Miami for my birthday.
Yeah.
So we were like, why don't we just start a platform where our friends, our colleagues can just hear from the people themselves about Carnival, about Calypso,
Yeah.
about hotels, about travel. You want to say something else to
No,
that, Carl?
they said I want to go where you're going, how to get there, how to do it. So we had to start this platform.
So we have a lot of guests lined up. We also
Mhm.
have another exciting guest for next Thursday, but we're going to wait to announce him because tonight is all about Viking Ding Dong.
I can ding dong. Yes.
And the plan is to go to like different travel resorts, um, events, give you guys a live recap, give you our honest, true feedback. Um,
Yep.
last week we had Gabby with Carnival Glam Hub, and we were excited to chat with her because we've
Mhm.
actually used their service for
Yes.
Carnival. Um,
In Miami and in Trinidad when you guys went, right?
exactly in Miami, and, well, in Miami with
Yeah.
you, and in with Raquel, who's
Yeah.
on. So,
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff in the coming weeks. We're gonna have special guests, hot topics for the carnival scene, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna highlight some chefs across U.S. and Toronto, and the Toronto, Canada, and the Caribbean. So if you want to be highlighted, send us a message on Was the Scene, follow Was the Scene, and we'll do that with you guys.
Get the platforms. What's the is on Instagram,
Hmm.
we are on
Hmm.
TikTok and YouTube.
Hmm.
So our reviews will also be posted on YouTube.
Yes.
All right, let me see who else we got coming on here. We have so many people joining. Hey guys.
Hey
And like
guys, thanks for joining.
I know, thank you so much for joining our
Big
guest.
up Lisa. See you, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa, hey girl, hey Lisa. And guys, please give us our guest already let us know that he is running a little bit late, but he's because he wants to chat with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got caught in a little traffic, but he's coming. But like I said, if you guys have any comments, any questions you want to ask our guest tonight, please put it in the chat
Yeah.
and sure to we'll be sure to make sure it comes up in the conversation. But
Yes.
then let's talk about Viking Ding Dong
Hmm.
because that's what I call him. What do you know about him, and what are you excited to learn about him tonight?
Well, I know he was a DJ prior to being a soca artist, so I'm really interested to see his journey, hear his journey, where he's started and where he's going and where he plans his vision in the future. So I'm looking forward to that. What about you, Lisa? Lisa?
I'm looking forward to hearing about his crowd interaction because I've seen videos and even you shared with me that he likes to jump in crowds and I'm the type
Hey,
I'm
Camille.
hey come in
A Reach family.
and I'm looking at it from the point of view of safety because I'm like, oh my God, are you not scared jumping in?
Right?
Yeah. So really excited to talk about that. And just like you, want to learn his journey.
Mhm.
It inspired him to become an
Yes.
artist and all that good stuff.
And the
So
behind the scenes as a soca artist. We want to know that part. We and Eulissa were usually up in the front. Well, back in the day, we were up at the front. But yeah, we want to see behind the scenes, hear about that story and that narrative of things. Yeah.
what you mean up in
I,
front? I
so we
I want
used
to
to
know.
be
I don't
up in
know this.
front.
Don't put me in your mess,
We
Carleen.
used to be up in front.
Up
Well,
in front what?
that was on my birthday in Trinidad one year. We were in front.
Because you mean when we did your birthday
Yes,
trip for Trinidad, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Me up in front this stage when you all dragged me kicking and screaming, and I was like, I don't want to. You and Tamara and
Yep.
Tanya wanted to be
Yes.
at the front
I know I don't like the front either, but yeah, I had to because you know who was on stage, Kiss, Kiss.
but we're talking Viking Ding Dong tonight, so forget.
Yes, but I'm just saying, but I had to get to the front and it was fun.
No,
Scary, but it was.
it was not. And we had Lisa on here laughing. Lisa, that was a whole traumatic experience. So,
Yes.
because I just remember, like, guys, why are we in the front? We need to stay in the back. And you're like, no, you and Tanya were the main
Straight,
instigators with going
straight to the front.
stage. Yeah. So,
Yes,
and
yes,
we talking all our carnival business on here, which is so
yes.
funny.
So Viking Dingon is running late, so he is going to join us soon. So stay tuned, stay in the chat.
Yes.
If anyone has any questions, let us know.
All
Let
right.
us know.
All right. He coming earlier. He coming. He coming. He coming. He say, hang on, hang on. He coming. He coming.
Come in.
But how,
Mm-hmm.
but how are you doing this evening? I know earlier we were talking because we were like, oh my God, we're going to be talking to Viking Ding Dong. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so excited to talk to him.
Yes. What are y'all drinking right
What are we
now?
be
By Mars?
water,
Water.
water, because we're nervous.
Water.
Jessica, truth be told, we are drinking water because Carleen and I are not ashamed to say we're nervous.
Yes.
We don't want to
Yeah.
go liquid courage and say some out of time in business. We have no business
Mm.
saying to the man
Right.
tonight, right? Hey, Kanan, I
Kanan.
haven't seen hello. No, not D.
DC tap water.
Not DC tapped. Not DC tap water. Not DC tap water. Hey,
The Body by
Shady.
Mars. You always want to start someone drinking. What is wrong with you?
DC tap water is actually a drink. That's Jessica's like that's what she
Oh,
wants.
really?
Yeah, it is an actual drink in this area.
Mm.
DC, but I've seen it on menus, DC tap water. But Jessica, since you're making all these comments, what are you looking forward to hearing with Mr. Viking Ding Dong tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, put in the chat. And guys, we want to hear from you. What are you looking forward to hearing from Mr. Ding Dong tonight?
Yes.
So while we wait for them to comment.
Wow.
It's 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock somewhere. You're right. Absolutely right. But water, we nervous with this interview here.
Okay. She said, how did he get into the industry?
Okay.
Yeah, we're
definitely going to be asking that question.
Definitely going to be asking that question. Don't worry about that. Who gave him
his big break? Okay.
Good questions. All right.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down. I'm making notes. How did he get into the industry? Who gave him his big break? That's a good one.
That's a good one.
All right. Let me send a text message. See what's going on.
So stay tuned. Viking Ding Dong is running late, but he is going to be coming on. You say don't come out the chat. He's coming.
Coming. He said he want to talk to the people. He coming. Mm-hmm. You just need a few more minutes to settle down. He coming, y'all. He's coming. I'm really, really excited about this. And of course, why he has to be, he's on Trini time. Our typical Caribbean people on time. So here we are running late. But the good thing is we are on time and we got started, right?
Exactly.
And
yes.
Here. So what else could we let the people know about What's They Seeing, Carleen, while we wait for our guests to join us?
So it's just a platform of all things Caribbean. We talk about, a lot of us travel to anywhere in the Caribbean. So we want to share experiences, not through our own eyes, through other people's eyes. I want to share it through our platform. And we want to share food recipes. We want to share our, special chefs across the globe, restaurants to check out, because I love food, you know me. I love it. So we want to share and highlight some of those people. What about you?
I'm laughing at you that you have to bring up food. That's why
it's a terrible weakness. I'm up a night looking through those food recipes. I'm like, damn.
I'm worse than you. So today I cooked. I did I was in a mood for Trini foods. I did plus my son.
Yeah.
So he wanted stew chicken. Like, Mom, can you make stew chicken, pigeon peas, rice, and macaroni pie? So I was like,
okay. That's a Sunday dinner? Was it Tuesday?
Yeah. Why? Excuse me. You could Sunday lunch could be eaten anytime. So yes, he wanted a Sunday lunch today. So I cooked that up for him. And then he was like, Mom, I want cookies. Okay, so I made some peanut butter.
Him today, boy.
I know, because I'm saying that to say these are all recipes I found on Instagram, and then I found another peach cobbler recipe. So actually, I just finished cooking that.
Oh wow! Just can't say you guys are gonna be sleeping nice tonight.
Full daddy. No, him, not me. I only taken a taste of everything. So let's him ask, who does he want to cook with?
Yeah.
That's a good one. And what is his routine first? That's a good one, Jessica. What for stage prep, performance, meal, meditation, etc. I like that.
I like those questions. Yes.
Yeah, y'all helping us out. I love it. All right, so hopefully, let me see where he's going. All right, hopefully he's coming soon, guys.
Yes.
All right, but if not, Carleen, we could talk because we go.
Of course.
So, Carleen, I know one of the things we were talking about the other day is traveling with friends and going on vacation.
Oh boy,
especially
hard topic there.
I know. So while we wait for our guests, I mean, I think that's really something that we could talk about a little bit, not into detail.
Yes.
We're going to keep it PG. We're not going to go. We're going to keep it PG. So I know one of the things for me, what I learned is that you can't travel with everybody. You definitely can't travel with everybody. You have to pick and choose your friends that you travel with.
Yeah.
Because I know you've been in situations, and I've been in situations where friends have fallen out and are no longer traveling together.
Yes.
So, how you feel about that? Do you agree or disagree?
I totally agree. Well, I had a very long term relationship with an individual for a long time. We traveled all the time. And it was a point where we kind of disconnected due to traveling for Carnival, Trinidad Carnival, right? So I'm not going to go in details. We are still mutual friends and wish them well, but it's just things transpire in terms of paying for things and organizing things, and so those things can affect a friendship. Traveling with people, you got to know who to travel. You get unexpected things that happens,
Uh-huh.
and that can affect a friendship. So we are going to have that discussion down the road with other friends of ours. So it's going to be a hot topic. So that's just a little snippet. What about you, Lisselle? What you've experienced for in a briefly?
So for me, Allison, hey Allison, Allison is on here talking about girls so true, girls so true. For me, but I've been lucky in that I've only experienced it through you guys. Because because I already know not everybody can hang for a carnival. You really have to pick and choose your friends who you're going with for carnival, right? And I just know I remember the situation with our friend Tanya. She brought someone
Someone new,
that
yeah.
yeah, someone brand new who never traveled before, who never been to a Caribbean Carnival.
Mhm.
I just remember that it was a big falling out, and you and I were like, well, all right
All
then.
right then. uh,
But no, I'm lying. I forgot the situation that I had was my cousin who came to Carnival. Remember, and I'm not going to say her name because everybody knows who my cousin is. But I'll never forget that carnival where she paid for everything, and then at the last minute she couldn't go, and we were staying at the Hyatt, right? And she was feeling all right. He just texted me. He said 5 more minutes,
5 more
guys.
minutes, guys.
So, and my cousin and I fell out a little bit for the hotel situation. And for those of you who are on here and who are thinking about coming to Trinidad for Carnival,
Mm.
if you're staying at a hotel, Trinidad Carnival hotels don't work the same outside of the year. Because
Yes.
for these hotels, you actually have to be paid in full, like around June, July.
Yeah.
And because of that, the money is non-refundable.
Refundable. Yeah.
Let me repeat that for those of you who don't know, the money is non-refundable. So if you decide not to go, you're not getting that money back. All right. And that's what happened with my cousin in that she paid for the room back in June. In fact, it was you, me, Carleen, Tanya. We had like two
Yeah.
rooms, right?
Yeah.
Paid for it in June, July, and for February the following year, she couldn't go.
Yeah.
And she, well, I need to get my money back. And we were like, we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I know we fell out a little bit for it. And I told her, you can call the hotel and find out, but they're not giving us that money back.
No.
You have to write that off as a loss. So, guys, I just want you to be mindful of that if you're planning any carnival trips. That those hotels typically will not be refundable. And I mean it. When I say you have to pay for your hotel June, July for carnival, that's not happening until March next.
Next year. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is facts. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And that happened with me. It was the hotel expense for Carnival. I was
Mhm.
going with a friend, and I said, "Hey, I know every month up until May, June, because we had to pay at that time. Are you still coming? Are you still going? Are you sure you have the money? Because listen, it is expensive for Carnival. It's not no regular 250 here and there. Expensive, like 500 a night or so, 500 to 600 a night
800 a night.
for
Let's try.
2024, right? Okay, that yes, so it's expensive. So when you continually communicate with the friend and say, yeah, yeah, I'm going, okay, I'm like, okay, week before it's due, the person says, I can't go no more. I can't go no more. In my head, okay, now that just doubled my costs, and that affected the friendship. And I even offered, hey, I'll pay now, and you can just pay me over the months till Carnival, which is February, March. But then she just said no, so she left me hanging. So that affects the friendship a little bit, right? And there's only other things behind the scene for that, but you got to be careful in who you're traveling with, and that can also cause friction, you know.
It can be friction because even Ali, hey Ali just put in the chat that she's definitely experienced it. So yeah, guys, it's a real thing. If you're going to carnival, make sure you're serious. Um, because planning a trip to a carnival is not like planning a typical vacation. You have to pay for hotels at least a year in advance. And like I said earlier, that money is not refundable. And thank you everyone who's joining us tonight.
Yeah.
As a true Caribbean person, our guest is running late, but he's coming. He will be here. And also even parties for tickets, you have to pay up front. You can choose to wait until the day of the event, but just know there are scalpers and twice as much for the ticket as at the door. But I guess some people, Carleen, what you think, want to go that route
Yeah.
because they're going to get off of work.
Yeah, their mood, if they're going to be exhausted, tired, because some people just fed 3 times in one day, right?
Oh, I thought you was about to throw shade at me.
No. I know that shade you're talking about.
So, guys, the reason I said that is because I am notorious for paying for a party and saying I will go. And on the day or the event or the time, I'm like, Carleen, I'm not going. And I
No.
will.
And it's not no cheap ticket, it's an expensive ticket. So she is I'm not going.
I don't care what you say, Carleen. At least.
For those who tuning in, Ding Dong, like in Ding Dong is coming online. He's running a little late, so stay in the chat. We're just talking briefly about Trinidad Carnival or any carnival, how to plan with your friends, what to prepare yourselves with. So yeah.
At least
Uh,
that's the sweat emoji. Like, oh my
it is
God.
pressure. Yeah.
It is very, very much pressure at this time, girl. But yeah, so anyway, back to where we were saying. So yeah, Carleen gets mad at me. I think she got mad at me for I think it was a breakfast party.
Yes. Yes. You were supposed to go to the sunrise
It was sun.
breakfast party. Yes, it was. And then, I mean, you have to get up early in the morning. And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm not moving.
What time? It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah, it was an early morning. It was a
I mean,
early morning set.
I had just come from another party. I was tired. I was like,
It was you and Tanya. I ended up going with the other friend that you guys didn't get along with. Wicked. You guys are wicked.
but you had a good time though.
Yes, we did had a good time. We had a good time.
So guys, as you could see, Carleen
Rhonda, don't make Carleen mad. Yes.
has never forgiven us for that. And that's also because and we may be going off topic a little bit, but we also did Uber Soca Cruise. Oh my God, Carleen, we did a lot of carnival stuff together,
Pace
right?
yourself, yes.
Are going to have Uber Soca Cruise on Wesley Scene. Uber Soca Cruise. And Uber Soca Cruise is basically a ship. I think this year they're doing Royal Caribbean.
Caribbean, yes, yeah.
Yep. And it's just a ship full of parties. It's like Carnival, but on a
cruise ship, yeah.
And Carleen got mad at Tanya and I because there were parties going on. And we were like, yeah, we coming, da da da. They came to meet us in our room, and me and Tanya said, shh, because we didn't want Carleen to hear us in the room up because we didn't want to go to the party.
We knocking on their cabin door. Let's go. I'm with my friend. We're like, let's go. Nothing. They went silent. I said, all right, we'll just go to the party. But I learned my lesson from them, I learned my lesson from them. Because you know what happened in Miami? What happened in Miami?
You didn't go because you didn't believe we were going.
Right. So in Miami Carnival, we were eating at a restaurant and we're like, oh, let's go to this fete. Last minute. We didn't buy no tickets or anything. Everybody at the table bought tickets. And I'm like, I am buying no ticket. I know this out.
But guess what, guys? We actually did go to the party, and she could not believe it.
I couldn't believe it. I stayed at the Airbnb, but I was like, nah, she can make us buy all these tickets and she ain't going nowhere.
Nah,
So
that's too much people to cuss me. When Carleen, you is just one person. That
mhm.
7 woman cursed at me for paying about $200 for a ticket.
It's crazy.
I wasn't doing that this time. So,
Yeah.
so let's see what's going on with our guests.
So
They said, you said what?
no, I'm just saying for people in the chat, what is your do you like multiple fets or you want to go to one fet a day? It doesn't even have to be a fet. It could be just any party in your city or in the Caribbean.
Attractive, energetic, and okay, I don't understand the question. What they mean? I missed that
The
question.
question
What?
is, are you the type of person to fet 2, 3 parties in one day? Or
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
Carleen, so
This is the
you're
comments.
saying you're saying
Huh?
you're not?
No, I used to be 3 parties the max. That in the last 3, 4 years I cut back on that party a day.
So great question. So back in my 20s and 30s, yes, I would do multiple parties a day. And of course, doing multiple parties a day is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm over 40, I am a one a day person.
Yes.
So we are not doing multiple, at least for me. But hey, Michelle,
Hey,
just
Michelle.
hey, Michelle. I shouldn't put Michelle or Freshie, but guys, Michelle is the best.
She's
Say for Carnival.
she's beyond veteran.
She is the best with Carnival Planets. I have to give a shout out to my friend for everything that she does for us.
Yes.
She's the best Carnival planner.
Mm-hmm.
And in Carnival Planner, she pulls out Excel spreadsheets and all kind of things. She don't.
She is the person.
Yeah, she is the person. She's the best. But it's an exclusive club. I know you can't be her
No, you
friend,
can't.
so don't try.
It's an exclusive club, right?
Don't try and slide in her DM. But now she said stop. But guys, honestly, for me, I am a one party a day person. Now I can't hang like before. I'm not even going to try to hang like
Mm-hmm.
before. So, but then there are friends like Carleen and Michelle and Raquel and others who wanna fet all day and fet all night. No, that's not
I
me
may
anymore.
be able to do 2, but I'm good with one these days.
You're good with one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see what happens. I guess. Okay, they said any minute now he's coming
Yeah.
in. Whew. Allison. Oh yeah, I forgot my friend Allison. Allison is another fet 2, 3 times a day kind of person.
Got that energy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not me. So the funny story with Allison. So Allison is getting to know me with parties, right? So so we did Hooky Life last year in DC. If all of you
Cookies. Okay.
Hooky Life, what is it? Hooky
Cookie.
Life? It's DC. It's Hooky
Yeah.
something, right? So Allison was like, "We'll go to the party Friday, and we'll go to Juve the next day." I was like, "Okay." When she talked about it, I was excited. I was like, "Yeah, let's go." So Friday, I did the party.
Yeah.
Morning when she was calling me for Juve, I'm like, "Allison, I'm not going," and I was not going.
That.
But my son showed up at my front door
Oh.
and rang the
Oh
doorbell.
my God! No way.
Yes, she did. She is like, "You are coming."
Exactly. Get up.
No, she was serious. She was really, I'm not joking. She really showed up at my door and was like, "You are coming to Juve." And I've never experienced this before because people normally are like, nah. So I did. I was like, okay, let me get dressed.
Yeah.
Went to Juve with Allison. An hour into Juve, I was ready to go home. So of course, Allison, my girl, was hanging. She was having a good time. So she was like, "Well, wait, just sit down by the tree and wait for us now." So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, because I'm spoiled sport. As soon as she went back in the parade, I got an Uber and brought my tail back
You
home.
terrible. You terrible girl.
No. So if I can't hang, I can't hang.
But did you had a good time within that hour?
I did. I did. I had a great time. Michelle is like, I did, but I was tired because we were partying all night.
Mhm.
Allison actually had me in the front by the stage.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Allison actually had me in front by stage, which I don't do, and I
Mm.
was trying to be in front.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but then the next day to get up 5 o'clock in the morning, I was like, nah, I good.
That's hard. Party and Juve? That's real hard.
Yeah, but she did show up at my house the next day, literally showed up at my house, rang my doorbell. Because Donnell was like, I think Allison is at the door. And I'm like, no, she's not. At the door, like, yes, I came to get you. We are going.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Allison was real. She bullied me that day, guys.
Sometimes you need to be bullied, Lisselle. Gosh, man.
No, but that was a one and done situation. I don't think it's happened again. And guys, I don't know. I'm talking to the manager and they keep telling me 5 minutes. He's coming. He's coming.
Yeah.
And he's typing. Hold on. Let me see what he's saying. He keeps saying he's coming. He's coming.
Yes.
What's going on here? Let me see. Let me see what he says. But those has been our experiences with Carnival and dealing with me. As you can,
So
I
you got to be careful who you go, carnival with. Not careful. I don't want to use that word careful. Know who you're going to carnival with and understand who they are and just accept it for who they are. I know Lisselle, she's going to do whatever she wants. When she's ready to go to bed, when she's ready to leave, she'll do it. But she'll start, but
I feel like
always have a good time though.
we always have a good time. I feel like you just threw some shade at me, Carleen.
No, no shade. I love you, girl. No shade. No
But you
shade.
just know what to expect. That's what you're saying.
Yes, I know it over the years now. I know what to expect. I know what to expect.
Oh Lord, let's see. He said he's calling him. He's supposed to be on every second
Yes. So
now.
guys who are tuning in, we got Soca artist Viking Ding Dong coming in soon. Stay in the chat. We're looking forward to asking a whole bunch of questions, get to know him. If you guys have any questions, feel free to add them into the chat and we'll be happy to ask.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on. Because he is definitely supposed to be on here tonight. Oh, what else can we talk about for Carnival?
Who's going to Jamaica Carnival? Anyone's going to Jamaica Carnival?
I don't think a lot of people are going. Allison, are you going to Jamaica Carnival? Because I know you had asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, not this year, probably
Mhm.
next year. And I actually think I want to go next year because Jamaica Carnival looks like pure vibes.
Mhm.
Doesn't it look like pure vibes with
Oh
Jamaica?
yeah, I went. I can't remember, like maybe 4 years ago. It was really good. I had a good time.
I'm
After the carnival, we went to a resort for the next 3-4 days. It was good. I had a good time.
okay. What resort did you stay at?
We stayed at Ochi, closest to Kingston. So we stayed at the Rio Ocho Rios. Would love to stay at Mobe, but that was too far.
So what's the difference between Jamaica and Trinidad Carnival? Since you've been, I've never experienced it.
Um, it's more bigger in Trinidad, obviously. It's more bigger, but Jamaica is growing. The vibe is good. There's not as much parties as Trinidad. Trinidad is always something going on, 5 different parties a day in different locations throughout the country. But Jamaica, they are selected parties in Kingston. Their Juve, I haven't been there. I was supposed to go to Juve, but I didn't go. But they have the sunrise party at that all inclusive. That party is usually good. I know
Is it
Friday.
Nation? Because I know it's two different.
Sunrise Sun Nation, I think. I think it's one of both of the same. um, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty. I enjoy myself. Jamaica Carnival. It's not the level as Trinidad, but it's a really good carnival still. And their costumes are nice,
Mhm.
pretty, and the prices are reasonable as well.
Okay, and then Allison said, and in
Yes,
Carnival they play reggae and soca.
Grenada.
Grenade
Oh, I
people. I've been talking about Grenada. Tamara wants to go to
Yeah,
Grenada.
she want to get a oil. She wants to get oil over the body.
I-
Play Juve.
One thing I know about Jamaica, Grenada, the tickets are
Oh yeah,
expensive. Because I know last year when I was thinking about going, and it was like about 6 months in advance, the plane tickets were already like $900. I'm like, I'm not paying that for Grenada. I want to go, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to Trinidad instead of I'm 900. I know a lot of people stay at the Royalton in
hmm.
Grenada,
Oh
and
yeah.
actually, I know Carleen, you were talking about getting one of the reps from
Mhm.
Grenada to come on and talk to us about planning for it.
Oh,
Michelle, don't got you
Michelle, you going, huh?
thinking about it. Keywords
Thinking
thinking.
about it.
Yeah, she so I know we're planning to have someone from the tourist board to come on and talk to us about Grenada so everyone can know how to plan and get ready for Grenada next year.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of information yet, but back on our boys,
Yeah.
Prezi, was it Grenada or St. Lucia?
St. Lucia, he's going
It's
to. Yeah.
St. Lucia he was doing too, yeah.
Yeah.
But St. Lucia was the one he was saying was lit, right?
Yes. He said he's been treated like a king down there. Uh, yes, that's awesome, Michelle. You let us if you go and you let us know how it is.
Michelle, Michelle will just be like, "All right, let's go, guys." And
Hmm. Yes.
I am
Yes.
trying. I
I
think
think I think it'd be nice to see what green is about. I've been seeing about it a lot of times, especially the Juve. That's the big thing. I think for me, in my eyes, Juve surpasses the mass part in Grenada.
that he what
In my eyes, I think Juve really surpassed the costume part of Grenada Spice Mass, right?
is it with you all and Juve?
Juve, Juve is okay. I just don't like mud and oil. Those are the two I don't like. I can deal with paint, mud and oil. Mm.
Because you guys go crazy over this whole Juve situation.
Yes.
I am so not a fan of Juve.
Shall love Juve, yes.
Michelle, no, we know you love your Juve. Because I guess I just remember the one time I did Juve and then playing mass on Monday, and I was tired and I just did not like that feeling. I was like, And then people want to put mud on me and put mud in my hair and ooh.
You
And then
know what? My favorite Juve moment, it was Uber Soca Cruise in Mexico. Okay.
the,
So obviously the yes, it was
I
it was it was done like after the Juve party at one location. To get on the cruise ship, you had to walk through duty free. So there's like a store that you walk through,
remember
and everybody in their mud, their paints was walking through that store, hitting buckets, dancing.
Carly
Like that was an experience.